so today I am adding some protection to my house and my property. Lately there's been a lot of people that have been breaking in, burglarizing, checking cars and vehicles, looking in windows, checking locks. There was one man that was standing at the foot of a woman's bed while she slept. So that's pretty creepy. There's been a couple instances of that where men have gone into houses and been looking through purses and watching people while they sleep. And that energy is just not energy I want at my house at all. I've got kids. Sometimes my husband has to go out of the country. So I'm just amping up the protection around our whole place, not out of fear, but just as a barricade saying, hey, I don't want that here. That's not welcome here. You know, we are here to have a peaceful environment. We want, you know, peaceful, loving, kind people coming onto our premises. So that's really what I'm doing. I'm going to just put a protection. Like I said, we're just going to go around the property. I've got some stuff set out that I've already set up, and you get to go with me and put it in. These are stones from my yard, and I've painted this rune on them just to give a little bit more protection. Now, what we're doing is actually Nathara's idea. I had solicited advice on the best ways to add additional protection, and this is her suggestion, so I can't take credit for any of this. And then I've got some smoky quartz that I have put some suggestions into, just to keep peace and have positive energy coming into our area. And I've also, just for extra effort, added some protective essential oils. So essentially what we're going to do is we are going to walk around to the four corners of my house and my property, and we are going to put the quartz in the ground with the marker on top. And this will just give a protection to my whole area, in addition to anything that I already do in my house. All right, so I gotta get my glove back on. All right, so I've got my gloves, and we are going to go to the first corner. Now, this first one, I don't know how well it's going to stay with my kids because it's kind of in the area where they play, but hopefully I can put it to where they can't see it, or maybe put some leaves or something on top of it. So like I said, I'm going to go to the corners of my house, my yard, and we are going to bury some smoky quartz that has been suggested to keep peace and keep the other energy that is not desired out. So let me see. I don't know if I can do this with my gloves on. I'll let you see. I may just have to take a picture. Here. No, it won't let me turn. Okay. Okay, so we got the first one done. Now we gotta hike all the way back here to this other corner, and the trees and the bamboo. God, I hate bamboo. Like, yeah, it's lucky and, you know, can be used for a lot of things and money and abundance, but damn, don't grow it in your yard. Like, we didn't do it. Like, somebody else did it when we moved in, and it's been a bitch to get rid of it. Like, I don't even know if we'll ever get rid of all of it, but it's horrible. Oh, shit. Alright, I've got limbs in the way, so I've got to move some limbs before we put this next one in. Alright. Wish me luck. Alright, that's two down. We'll go over here and do the easier of the two in the front. It's cold out here. Of course, I had to pick a cold day to do this. But, you know, we just had new moon, eclipse, you know, end of the year. Well, I guess the end of the year is coming, but the eclipse was kind of like the end of the year. So, you know, it's a good time. Fresh start, new start, new protections. See, if you see, we're not far off the road, so anything to keep people off, because there's a lot of people that like to stop. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a gravel like pull off right in front of our house, and a lot of people stop there, like have flat tires or break down. It's kind of creepy, so this is really overdue. I should have done this a long time ago, you know, just had something happening in the environment and the city that have prompted it. So let's get this third one in. All right, 3 down, 4th one to go. This one I don't really know where I'm gonna put it. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a weird place. Not really to get to, it's just, I don't know, there's a pile of crap that somebody left there. So I will figure something out. So while I'm doing this, like I said, I didn't want to be like a fearful thing and like coming from a place of fear, okay? Because I think if I do that, then it's just going to bring that energy in too, and I don't want that. So this whole time, I've been just wanting it to be peaceful, right? And just focusing on a peaceful environment, having peace here. Damn it, there goes my dog. He can't stay in the back. Yeah, just promotion of peace and feeling of peace and strength, so that stupid dog. He likes to play and frolic in the brush. But anyway, yeah, just peace and just keeping that peaceful energy in and negative energy out. So, all right, looks like I gotta clear some stuff out here too, and get this last one in the ground. All right, well, that's finished. Found an ass load of trash that somebody had just buried in the dirt. I'm blaming it on the people that lived here before, because they just left shit everywhere. Like, literally, like, we found glass containers and metal cans and I don't know, all kinds of shit just thrown back in the bamboo and the trees or wherever. They just, I guess, didn't give a fuck about the environment. I don't know. But yeah, so we're done. Got extra super protection, you know, around warding off people, warning them, hey, don't bring that shit here. Alright, so I'm sitting here editing this video and realized that the last portion cut off. And I have no idea what I was going to say, but it was kind of a weird way to end it, the way that it was. So I am just adding a little follow-up here. So I buried the stones, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month even. I don't even know. But some results that I've seen so far, besides, you know, not having, you know, any creepy people show up, is my 8-year-old, who is usually really anxious and kind of fearful and doesn't like to sleep by himself. He usually ends up getting in bed with me. He's actually starting to sleep in his bed. Not every night. There are still some nights that he comes and gets in bed with me, but the majority of the nights he's actually sleeping in his room. I don't have to say anything to him. He's just doing it. So he is feeling a lot more comfortable, which is amazing for me. Like, I say that I get more room in the bed, but not really, because I have a toddler that thinks he needs to sleep with me too and pushes me off the bed. But if I can get one of them out of the bed, that is great. So I'm really thinking that this extra protection, this extra energy, you know, just having that extra safety net in place has really helped him a lot.
whether that's just psychological or it was energetic, you know, I don't know, but it's helping. So yes, that is amazing for me. And yeah, I don't know. So if you have any questions about anything I did, if I wasn't clear, let me know, and I can explain it more. All right, see ya.